Hi, I'm Greg Sales. I'm the lead for instructional design and e-learning for the One Health Workforce Project, funded by USAID out of the University of Minnesota. I've been asked by Indahun to present a series of videos, short videos, that will cover online learning, design, and development. In the earlier video, I talked a little about objectives and how important it is and what the components are. This is such a critical issue in the development of a good educational product, a good online learning product. I want to spend a little time on it and then also introduce you to the methodology that I use when I'm creating objectives and then assessments from those objectives. I mentioned the ABCD format: my audience, behavior, condition, and degree. Those four elements combine to make a really strong objective. But often when you're creating a course, you'll have multiple objectives. Sometimes they're enabling objectives that build up to a terminal objective, things you need to know in order to achieve a certain level of knowledge or performance. And then several terminal objectives may combine to move a student to the level of attaining the goal for the course. But when you're creating objectives, whether they're enabling or terminal, once you've identified the audience for that course, you don't need to repeat it over and over again. So the A sort of drops out as you're creating subsequent objectives. Similarly, the degree is something that is somewhat variable. Some courses, some objectives may need a statement of a degree, like I want 90% accuracy, or I want this to be done completely correct, or something along those lines. But often you don't need to state the degree. The degree is something that is apparent from the objective itself. If you want them to do it accurately, accurately means accurately. You don't need to say accurately 100% of the time. When you're creating your objectives, though, behavior and condition are really critical, because behavior and condition feed into your assessment item. Behavior is usually easier for people to understand. It's the thing you want to see the student do. Demonstrate a certain level of knowledge, a certain skill, or sometimes an attitude, although that one's a little trickier. But behavior is the demonstration that you want to see. Condition is under what conditions do you want to be able to evoke that behavior. So you might say, given a list, the student will be able to do this with it. Or before the end of the period, the student will be able to do this. Or within a 15-minute period of time, the students will be able to analyze this and do something. So you can put some conditions on there. Time-bound, resource influenced, lots of different conditions that you might want to impose during your assessment. Now, once you've got your behavior and your condition identified, the assessment is almost done for you, because you know I need to give the students a list, and they need to then use that list to organize or select or whatever the task is that you've identified. Or if you say within a block of time they need to accomplish this, then your assessment item is within 15 minutes complete this activity. So your assessment rolls right out of your objectives. I can't overstate how important a well-written objective is, and it's an objective about what the learner is going to do. In an academic environment, I often find objective statements like, we will cover this reading, or we will watch this video. Well, those aren't learning objectives. Those are activities that you're going to do. A learning objective will tell you what the learner is going to do and the conditions under which they will do that. And then your assessment will come right out of it. I want to thank you for watching along on these videos. Hope you've enjoyed them and learned some things. Hope your e-learning development goes well. On the screen, you'll notice there are a few links that have been provided. If you use these links, you can download materials that we've talked about on the various programs. I want you also to notice there's an email address. Please use that email address to send us your feedback. Let us know what we might be able to do to help you with the development of online learning or future activities as we go forward. Again, thanks for watching.